It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Stickimix, and this week I am using a printable kit from MeeDigiScrap. Right there it is, MeeDigiScrap. And this hole right here is because I also had an Etsy order and I just needed one more little thing, so yeah, that's what that is. And as you can see, this is not the original printable. I have a tendency to delete the things that I don't need, duplicate the things that I do need. I also need date covers, so I made those date covers in the corner down here. These do not come with the printable, okay, just so you know. I just looked at this little banner design with the dots and the green and I thought, oh, that's cute. And I think there was actually something written there before and I took it out. So yeah, I have kind of the design bug where I make sure that my printables are going to suit my needs. Such as, there were a lot more icons than this, but I took out all the ones I was not going to use, because why waste ink? Why waste your cutting blade? You know, and I duplicated a bunch of headers, I think, and duplicated full boxes, so yeah, this is not going to look like it. I'm sorry if that bugs people where, you know, I show a printable and they're like, oh, I want to get that too! And it's like, well, you can't. So there's some washi that I was going to use. I don't know that I ended up using a whole lot of it. But anyway, let's get going with the date covers. I am back to starting on Monday. For those of you who are long-time watchers, you may have seen me start on Sunday before, because my one job, it worked out better when my week started on Sunday, but now I have a different job, or an additional job I should say, where my week schedule starts on Monday, so it's just a little easier now, starting on Monday. Using my amazing whiteout skills of legend there, yep, and putting down some washi on top, because the page flag banner thingy that I was sticking down didn't cover up the little calendar numbers. So I tried to match the pattern of this so that it looks like a seamless sticker here. Not sure how well I succeeded. And then slap that down. Tried to take off the excess with a ruler, but it wasn't working so great, so I pulled out my knife for the last one and got it a nice clean edge there. Pat it all down. And then I used this fresh start sticker because I was feeling that, what do you call it? That feeling at the beginning of the week where you're like, yes, a fresh start. I'm going to be productive this week. I'm going to get things done. And spoiler, not going to happen that way. But at this point, I was very motivated to have a great week. You can see I'm sticking down my weekend sticker on the Monday, Tuesday. Why in the world would I do that? Because honestly, those are my 2 days off. Like, why would I bother putting the weekend on the weekend if I have to work during the weekend? So yeah, those are my 2 days off. That's my weekend. Over on the sidebar here, we've got some write-in trackers going down, but I couldn't fit all three. That was disappointing. So I left that alone and thought, okay, I'll just use this bottom washi down here, but it was a little too long for my taste, so I cut it off. And then trying to figure out what am I going to do with the rest of this sidebar. So I thought, well, maybe if I move this up, I can maybe squish that in. Maybe if I just don't have washi in the middle, I can just put them right up next to each other and fit all three, and I could, kind of. So I thought, why waste that? I'm going to take that off, and that's just going to be that, and that's going to be that. So I had my 3 write-in daily trackers, and I also thought I had great plans that this was going to be the day, or not the day, the week that I work out every single day. So I had all these workout stickers so nicely set up, and then I was going to go ahead and put in large stickers for my work schedules, so I know nothing else can happen in this time because I am off making money from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. There was still a lot of space, so I'm like, what can I do with this extra space? Well, I'm going to mark what I did well at my job and what maybe I need to work a little bit harder on. But yeah, I'll fill that in later once I know what I did right and what I need to work on. Also wanted to hydrate because I've been feeling a little dehydrated lately. So I've noticed my average is usually 3 or 4 cups of water a day. And I'm not sure I'm totally on board with this whole philosophy that, oh, you need to drink like 8 glasses of water a day. Like, I'm pretty sure that, you know, in history, with the pioneer days, when they're on the Oregon Trail or whatever, they weren't like, hey, guys, we gotta, you know, get our 8 glasses of water a day. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. But certainly I do need to pay attention to when I'm thirsty, that I don't just automatically go for like milk or juice or tea and just actually drink water. Some things I had to do on Monday, and then followed by another full box where I was just like, have fun, okay, because this is supposed to be my weekend. Even though it's Monday, it is supposed to be my weekend, so just chill out a little bit. Wanted to center it a little bit more, so I repositioned it. And then there was my to-do header, and for dinner, I was supposed to make dinner, and I made asparagus something or other. I think that was one of those nights where I was pretending to be like on one of those chef shows where they're just like, open your refrigerator, see what ingredients you have and make something. So I made some kind of stir fry with just whatever leftover vegetables we had and asparagus. And it was good, as I remember. This week, here are some things I want to do. Not all of them are going to get done. Place your bets on which ones are going to get done. And then on the second one, oh, this have fun okay is still bothering me. Oh no, I needed to add one more thing. I needed to add one more thing on Monday, which of course is all these TV icons that I printed. And we watched Running Man. I know that gets so repetitive for you guys, but you know, we're only in the 2016 episodes, so yeah. Then I found out, oh, these boxes have more than 7. So, what am I gonna do here? So then I ripped that one up and then just put it over that last box and thought maybe that will fix it. Maybe, if I can get it aligned properly. There we go. And I'll just put another little washi down here and it'll be fine. It'll look like that was my plan all along. So this, I decided to make like my goal progress steps. Things I can do to get closer to my goals. Not exactly sure what I was going to write there yet, so I went back to Tuesday and put down a big old half box with some hearts and a header strip and some sort of checklist box. No, I decided to go for the banner version instead. What? Plot twist. And then nothing. The end. I promise your screen is not paused. Oh, I decided to go down and put my dinner stickers down there so I knew I would have space for those, and also the TV stickers because I already forgot them once. What? Why am I putting that there? What about the TV sticker? Oh, I guess I'm just going to put the TV sticker right over it. Okay, that's fine too. And then another half box. Well, a little bit smaller than a half box. I don't know what to call those, because when you take a Happy Planner day box, you know, one of those, and you cut it in half, like it is closer to a square. But then when you cut an Erin Condren box in half, it's more of the rectangle. And the Happy Planner kits sometimes have both sizes, and so I don't know what to call them anymore. Decided that it would fit better if I had that little Tangerine box by the TV and the bigger one on top. So I did that. And then wrote in art class, because I had to teach art class, sculpture and drawing class, which are not going particularly well, because I work at a community center where kids can come and go as they please. So if you have any kind of lesson plan that's supposed to build on last week's activities, good luck, because here I was on the second to last class of sculpture and I get brand spanking new kids. So everybody else who's been working on this project for like 2.5 months, these kids are not going to start from scratch. And it's not like the clay and sculpture equipment and materials are cheap, man. I mean, it kind of takes a big chunk of our budget. So yeah, it's a challenge, let's say that. It's an opportunity to problem solve. We're going to spin this into a positive experience. Still putting down just all the stickers that I thought was going to add all kinds of glorious routinely structure to my week, including some TV time and dinner time and hydration and workouts. Ha! Little did I know. Anyway, on Friday it was payday, so I did some lettering amazingness. No, not amazingness, just kind of like whatever, because I was going to pay down 500 bucks on my loan. Just punch it in the face with a $500 punch. Then I put down another Tangerine box because I had more art classes. Drawing, Voltron and Haikyuu, both, well no, Voltron's not really an anime. It used to be an anime. But they're cartoons, and we draw the characters from there. The sticker didn't print exactly right, so I colored in the tip of that pencil so it looked more like a pencil. There's a drawing workshop on Saturday that I teach also, so that was from 1 to 3. And then I think this is the week that I didn't actually know my work schedule. I only knew that I was working on Wednesday, so I'm like, alright. But then, dun dun dun, some things happened. Nope, no workout. Did not clean the bathroom. I did hydrate more. Nope. And then Naomi, who is one of my coworkers, asked to switch schedules with me, like switch days, because I was working Thursday and she was working Tuesday, but then we switched. So I worked Tuesday and there went my weekend. Just like right out the gate, did not have my weekend. So these are things I do at work. I fry taco shells and wipe down the station and bag chips and blah blah blah. And then once I get home, I have absolutely no energy. So I might as well just go to the store. So I went to Safeway to pick up some ingredients that were needed, did some dishes, and watched Running Man. And I actually fell asleep during the episode. I was so exhausted. It was just a long day. And then on Wednesday, workout. Ha! Yeah, right. And then on this half box, I put half of a checklist banner, although it's kind of a rough cut at the top there. I don't know about that. I needed to wash my uniform and bake my sculptures so that I'd have something to paint at class to show as a demonstration. The cat paid a visit. And then Victoria, Season 2, Episode 1, was watched Wednesday night. No workout. Again. And then another day, because it's different lighting. So some things I did this week. Goodbye things. Nope. All of my stuff is exactly where I left it, because this entire week, no minimalism happened. I am trying to live a minimalistic life, but it takes work to throw things out. Not gonna lie. So I did keep the line well stocked this time, but I need to work more on my communication, because sometimes I will yell out to the grill person like, oh, we need more rice. But she doesn't say that she heard it, because we're supposed to say heard when we've heard a request made of us. So sometimes I don't hear her heard, and then I'm just, dealing with the customers, and then, when we're really low on rice, I'm like, is that rice coming? And she's like, you never called it. I'm like, yeah, but I did. So communication works 2 ways, people. 2 ways. Things I had to do for my art classes. Spent pretty much all of my Thursday doing that. All of my Thursday. Also had to make a little drawing tip for the April newsletter for the art classes, because each month I'm like, anybody can draw, and then I show just a tiny little drawing tip. And then I was walking my dog Tika and editing videos and voiceovers and such before it was time to watch Running Man and have some dinner, which I'm pretty sure we had stir fry and soup. Egg flour soup. That's my new favorite soup right now. It's so easy to make. So easy. You guys gotta try it. And then after my big payday punch to the face, I was working again from 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., which is a weird shift because I kind of just finish up what's been started and then go on with my day, so it's a little weird. And then really nothing to do until work, so all I can do is get ready for work and then go to my other job, and then come home and crash watch Victoria with my mom. And we had breakfast for dinner. Sometimes we do that when nobody feels like cooking, and it's just like, yeah, let's just have breakfast for dinner. Breakfast is easy to make. And then I was asked to cover a closing shift because somebody called out sick, but it was so slow that they really didn't need me, so I was sent home early. Fine with me. And then I got another full box because I needed to walk Tika in the morning and then do voiceovers and editing afterward. No workout. And watch all the things. So that was just a big TV day for us. I don't know what we were doing, but yeah, we watched a lot of stuff that day. Why? Just why? Why no workout? Actually, I do know why. I don't know whether to bother talking about it here or in a separate video. But I'm finding out that most of the time when I'm ready to do my DVD workout, like either somebody's already got the TV, or I don't feel like moving the coffee table out of the way so I'll have room. So the key to having a good exercise routine, I'm finding out, is I need to memorize a routine so that I don't have to start at the DVD, and I have to be able to do it in my own room where there's already space, so I don't have to move the coffee table around. Yes, this is what I found. I was making all the stickers on Saturday Sunday, because I was meeting up with my friend the next day and we wanted to swap some stickers. I did make dinner and I watched the rest of Victoria Season 2. I made homemade bento boxes for dinner for everybody. It was delicious. So yeah, there's the week that, no goal progress, because this week just got out of control for me. I don't know what happened, but that's okay because there's always another week. So here is a look at what is left over. Some full boxes there, some washi strips. I guess I'm trying to find the other 2 sheets because I know there were 2 more sheets. Here we go. Some extra bits and bobs. I didn't use the gas stickers after all. Oh well. And I didn't use those hearts either. Here I made duplicates of it and I didn't even use it. That header is pretty much done. Yeah, it got ripped, so throw that away. And then one more sheet. Where's the other sheet? No? There's no 3rd sheet. Maybe I used all the stickers. Yeah. So before I go, you know what I gotta say? I gotta say thank you. Thank you to all my patrons over on Patreon who keep this channel ad-free. Did you notice that you didn't have to wait through 5 seconds of some dumb ad before you enjoyed this video? That is all thanks to the patrons over on Patreon. Patrons on Patreon do get little bonuses, like sometimes they'll see these videos really early, more so than the general public, and they get to vote on what kind of stickers I use for some weeks and all kinds of good stuff. So if you want to check that out, it's over at www.patreon.com/Stickimix, written with all I's. Or you can save yourself the typing and just click the link below. I made it easy for you. So that's it for this week. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you again next week.